Hi guys, Kaiden here, and in today's video I'll be introducing you guys to all of my Leopard Gecko. So I know some of you might be wondering why did I choose Leopard Gecko as a pet, and some of you might be asking what caught my interest about Leopard Gecko. Well, I'm going to spill all my beans today. So firstly, I want you all to know that I am afraid of reptiles and amphibians. I can't stand big snakes and frog, especially frog. I am a wuss when it comes to frog. So you guys have to bear that in mind, that I have a Leopard Gecko and I am still afraid of certain reptiles and amphibians, especially frogs. So my story begins somewhere 9 to 10 years ago when in my country, Malaysia, online pet trading was relatively new. You know, it wasn't really a big thing. No one really do pet trading online. So I took the opportunity and started a small pet business online. So then I met some pet suppliers and everything. So there was this one pet supplier who was really friendly to me. His family, the whole family was very friendly to me. You know, his house is like he has all sort of animals. You know, both exotic and non-exotic. So he was the first person to actually let me experience of touching and handling a Leopard Gecko. Back then, I don't even know what's a Leopard Gecko. All I know, gecko is a type of lizard in the lizard family, and I just, okay, when he was trying to introduce me to Leopard Gecko, I was like, okay, I want to see what's this Leopard Gecko is. You know, I love leopards, but I want to know what's Leopard Gecko. So this guy, he has like a whole racking system. I mean, he built it, his family built it because his family owned a hardware shop. So the family built this racking system, and at the racking system there's several tanks or terrarium and tubs containing lots and lots of morph of Leopard Gecko. So he pulled out one by one and, you know, approached me with all this beautiful lizard. Back then I would just think, oh, it's a lizard and they're very beautiful, but I still did not dare to touch it. And you know, with a little push and encouragement from his family members and himself, I put out my hand, and then he slowly put one Leopard Gecko at a time. It was on my shoulders, some of them, and you know, I put out a smile like but inside I'm like, shit, get it off. But to my surprise, that Leopard Gecko don't really feel slimy or cold, or you know, I've come into contact with a frog, so I know how frog is, and I can't stand frog. But Leopard Gecko is very different. I would describe that the body texture when you hold it is like very rubberish. I'm not sure if you guys feel the same, to those who has Leopard Gecko, but to me I feel like it's very rubberish texture, like a rubber band that you use to tie your food. If you grab it like a whole bunch, that's how it feels. Or a rubber door stopper, is that we call it a door stopper? A rubber door stopper, yeah. It felt like that, you know, that rubbery texture. So I mean, when I come in contact and hold that Leopard Gecko, I was like, hey, I'm not afraid of this, like, you know. And what fascinates me the most is that they're very small, very docile, and they don't move a lot. I mean, his one doesn't move a lot. All he does just stay still on my palm and just look at me. I was like, oh, this is cool. This is so cool. Leopard geckos are cool, and they are still cool until today, okay? So, I mean, if you guys are wondering, during that experience, that moment, did I purchase my first Leopard Gecko? No, I did not purchase any Leopard Gecko back then. And for you guys to know, back then, 9-10 years ago, Leopard Gecko was relatively new. It wasn't much news or information about it. Like, you know, pet store don't really sell it. I mean, pet store in my country at least don't really sell it, I think. I haven't seen much during that time, and I think it was really a niche market for exotic pet or reptile pet, you know, who really knew about it. So I did not purchase any Leopard Gecko back then, but that particular experience of handling and seeing all these morph of Leopard Gecko really triggered my interest, and until now, yeah. So when did I get my very first Leopard Gecko? It was last year actually, 2018, when I went to a pet expo and I met this lady who is a reputable breeder. She's appeared on several TV shows, and her booth was basically all about Leopard Geckos, the accessories and everything. So it triggers my memory back of experiencing handling a Leopard Gecko. So I mean, before this I always did some research. I did watch some video on Leopard Gecko, just that I didn't really purchase any Leopard Gecko until last year 2018 at the Pet Expo. So I went to this lady booth, and I mean, she was very friendly, you know. She has all sort of Leopard Gecko morph and sizes, you know. She let kids to try and handle them, you know. She was very friendly. She educated them, you know. So me knowing just a few information, so I approached, and you know, I just talked to her like, okay, what is it, this and that, you know. I was asking her all sort of questions, and she was very patient. She was very gentle and answer all my questions. She was very friendly, you know. So, and on her booth, at the booth, on the table, there was this one Leopard Gecko that really attracted my attention. And it was the same morph that the first morph that I ever hold my Leopard Gecko back then. It was the same color, and it was a Sunglow. And she had that Sunglow, and it was so docile. It was beautiful Sunglow. It was a Tremper Sunglow, and I really fell in love with it. You know, it took me quite some time just looking at it at a booth, and I went back and forth 2 times. So yeah, that was the first time I purchased my very first Leopard Gecko last year. Yeah. So that was a brief synopsis of my encounter experience you know, with Leopard Gecko. So yeah, I mean, I really love Leopard Gecko. I mean, why wouldn't anyone like Leopard Gecko? They are very docile, their handleability is very good, they are very beautiful, and most importantly, they are very easy to care for. Very easy to care for. So it's a very good first time reptile, you know, beginner reptile pet. Yeah, first reptile pet for, you know, beginner reptile pet. You know, it's an interesting hobby. You know, I'm still learning about Leopard Gecko. I'm still learning about their genetics, and I'm still learning about how to breed them. You know, I do plan to breed my Leopard Geckos in the future. So yeah, let's meet all of my Leopard Gecko now. So guys, those are all 4 of my current Leopard Gecko. So would I increase more Leopard Gecko? Will I purchase any more Leopard Gecko in the future? Yes, I will. When? God knows. So I do plan to have other morph of Leopard Gecko in the future. I'm very interested with Lizard Morph, Super Snow, and some Bolt Stripe perhaps in the future. Who knows? So thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please be a dear and click the like button. Subscribe to my channel to get updated for all my new videos. And yeah, see you guys soon. Kaiden Leopard signing off for now. Bye.